good, everybody? So it seems we have our drip marketing for the next character in Wuthering Waves, and we have Augusta. Yes, we do. All the sun touches is ours to fight for. Augusta is the undefeated gladiator in the arena and a fearless leader with a will of iron. She is a mere mortal, but has reached the heights of glory attempted by only a few, and her blade speaks her power loud and clear. Yes, so they have also a quick little animation that they do. Let's take a little quick peek. Let's go. Bro, she could stroke that handle all day. She could my apologies. Let me calm down. Hold up. Hello, buffering? There we go. As we all know, Malvika, sorry, Augusta is going to be the next character. I like this design. I like it. She looks pretty cool. I'll be real, I haven't been totally sold on her visuals because you know why? She has a fucking dinner plate for like an ornament. Yeah, she has a dinner plate for like a headband ornament, and it kind of drives me crazy. I don't know why. That just must be so uncomfortable to wear. Like, it's also going to be in her peripheral vision, you know what I mean? Like, she's going to be, like, walking normally. You're going to see spikes at the top of your crown the entire time, right? That's gotta be annoying. That's gonna be annoying. But I've been, more and more, I've been tuned into her presence in the story. And, you know, this art is kind of interesting. Let's take a look. Also, bearing in mind, the biggest thing about this splash art for me is the fact we actually have a full-on griffin in the background. Yeah, we got a griffin, and as you guys know, griffins typically come from Greek mythology, where you have the front and the head of an eagle and the rear of a lion, and they're supposed to be like symbolic of like strength and power. That's where you tend to see griffins being brought up. And it definitely is apt and is so suitable for Augusta, who is supposed to be this fearless warrior. I kind of feel like Augusta is the fearless warrior that everybody wanted Looper to be. And I hope, fingers crossed, that gets represented in her kit. I do. I hope it gets represented in her kit because everything, the signs are there. She has a huge, massive fuck off sword, a griffin in the back that is representing strength. She's here over the top, almost leading an army, commanding an army of people at the heart and at the steps of Septimon. If this isn't a DPS character, a hyper carry, a main DPS, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. I am, because she is supposed to symbolize everything that a fearless warrior is supposed to be. So that's kind of how I feel. We had Looper, who was all about the teamwork in a fight and working together, but Augusta is the true power and the true strength. So I'm curious. Also, I like this detail here with the griffin, where the wings kind of look like flags, which kind of really goes along with the aesthetic theme they have of Septimon. The fact that wings are made up of flags is so cool to me. Like, actually genuinely really sick. But yeah, no, listen. All the sun touches is ours to fight for. I'm interested to see where they go with this, and I hope they give her a good story in either 2.6 or 2.7. I assume it's gonna be 2.6, considering, you know, this is gonna be drip marketing for that patch. And I assume tomorrow we're gonna be getting another drip marketing if we're getting a second character. But let's quickly go and have a look what people are saying about Augusta right now. Welcome, my son queen, of course. Yes, queen, you slay. Like, let's go. Holy crap, she looks amazing. Sun mommy. The drip art mother is coming. Me gusta. Oh my god, please fight with the dragon. Please fight with the dragon. I don't think it's a dragon. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong. I think it's supposed to be a griffin. This is, especially if you listen to like the screech, right? If you listen to the screech, it sounds like an eagle. to me, that's like a some kind of fantastical eagle. So that's my opinion. It kind of fits with the narrative too of her being like a strong gladiator. So yeah, I like the eagle. Sorry, the griffin. What the hell? This is early. Also, goddamn, she looks awesome. Love the gladiators in the bottom. Yep, she looks so powerful. I like it. Drip. What if her best echo is the griffin? Oh my god, that would make sense, huh? That would make sense. That would make sense. So we're gonna be, will I be pulling? You guys know. You guys know that I pull for basically every single character and the weapon at this point in Wuthering Waves. Of course, it is worth noting that a lot of people recently have felt worried about the future of character releases and team building when it comes to Wua. We just saw with Filova that her weapon is what, like 41% better than the next available option. Weapons are becoming almost, it feels like, it looks as though that they're becoming rather necessary for characters to perform at the top level to outperform like other similar characters. So I'm really wondering what they go to with Augusta, and if they do ending up making her a main DPS or a hyper carry, which I kind of hope they do. Low-key, I kind of hope they do, because that would just be so cool. Genuinely, that would be so sick. How are they going to do that? How are they going to scale her? Where is she going to stand in DPS rankings? I think if she does become a hyper carry, we will for the first time really see the true like playing field right now for DPS scaling in Wuthering Waves, and see where everyone stats up, and see how, you know, is power creep really a thing? Is it viable? And I have a feeling, I don't know what she's gonna be. If she's anything other than fusion, I'm gonna be shocked. Like, how can the Sun character not be fusion? How? Spectro, I guess it could be Spectro. I guess it could be either fusion or Spectro, right? But damn, she is going to be causing a lot of stir, and this is really a time where all eyes are on Kuro Games and what direction they want to like be putting all their characters in. Like, what direction are they gonna go? What are they gonna do? How are they gonna power scale these characters? This is really the defining moment. Coming off the back of this Septimont story, the Filova arc, where all eyes are back on Kuro again, they better make sure they're delivering characters and kits that are appropriate. We'll see though. We'll see. Who's to say? Who's to say what's gonna happen, man? I will never miss a character again. So hey, we will be pulling for the Sun Mommy. So if you guys want some more information about Augusta, I'm probably going to be going through into this in more detail tomorrow on my stream. I'm live every single day on Twitch and on Kick. My link is in the pinned comment down below. I appreciate y'all. Remember to subscribe if you hadn't, because we cover all the Wua news and all the updates. I appreciate y'all. Have fun. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.